Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball. A day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
The action has already started. And that is as far as they're going to go. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chooses to go back. Oh, it's a decent chance! Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Breakthrough strike! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, a breakthrough already. And they've switched it over to the other side. Trossard.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that is a good... Tries a shot! O'Reilly. And he's being shifted off it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. He's away! Semenyo! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Referee's given a throw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. O'Reilly. Good ball, good take. Now there's a fine ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gabriel. Now it's Semenyo. Rice. Almost half an hour in now. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Havertz, this is promising, and that has left him in a heap. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. O'Reilly. Semenyo. O'Reilly. And the through ball. He might be in here! And he has been fouled there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
This looks promising. Trossard. Oh, just skip, and he's had a hit. They want to be quick to recover this. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That looks a good ball through. No, that's been intercepted. Raya gets it away. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Driving on and making good progress. Cherki. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. He's in a great position here. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 3 minutes.
Looking for options for movement.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Quality ball. Cherki. He's being urged to shoot. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Raya, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we're off again. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to count.
Havertz! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Timber. And he's running through. And the shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Real chance! He's got away with one there. Haaland goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Zubimendi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's gone backward here. Takes a shot! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Timber. To Havertz. Tries to play it through. Cherki.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
And a chance! Oh, impressive strike.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nouri. And it's O'Reilly. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a shot! Well, it's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Has a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Hincapié gets across to intercept that. Rice. Now it's Havertz. Havertz takes control of it. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's in for the pieces! It's anyone's ball now. It's a searching pass. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Bernardo Silva. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. That'll be a throw. Cherki. He's gone for goal! And that's past the post.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, what a mistake! Goes for the shot! Just 5 minutes left. That has been slung wide. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ambitious ball here, floated through. That's the keeper's ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that will be the final act. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come... Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
What a fabulous run. OK, it did around him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bernardo Silva. Timber.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's looking wide. Trossard. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Trossard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Guehi gets over and intercepts. Aït-Nouri. Madueke. Bernardo Silva. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, what has happened here? Haaland's cross. He's in a good position here. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's picked his way through. Trossard. Cherki.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ups him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kusanov cuts it out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Semenyo, and the through ball. Madueke, and he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that.
He's cut it out. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. O'Reilly. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Semenyo, and it's Bernardo Silva. And it's O'Reilly. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Timber has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Timber carries the ball down the right. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Havertz. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
And
if it ain't
please
broke,
welcome our
don't
lads to
fix
the
it. So I
field.
think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Tries to play it through. Flashes it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bernardo Silva, who does have an assist to his name. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Madueke.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Haaland, he is onto this. Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge. Cleared without complication.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Early ball out from the back. And he cuts out the supply. Aït-Nouri. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's played forward. Now it's Madueke. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. No, again there's no way through. Cherki. It's a searching pass. Matches Nunes, gets across to intercept that. Now it's Semenyo. Great vision. Oh, super find. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass somewhat off target. And that is a little undercooked. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to play him in. And that was very necessary. It's a pretty loose pass. That is good alertness. O'Reilly, nicely shaped ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Madueke. O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel. Bernardo Silva. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That pass isn't the best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kusanov kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bernardo Silva, knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Saliba. Now it's Trossard. Foot in.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Could try cutting inside here. There's the delivery. He rises! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nkapuyi. The final 5 minutes. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. It's Bernardo Silva. And he was quick to react. Rice. Now that's well seen too. And that's it. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the result.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.